So, if you guys don't know me, I am Talon. I'm the one who did the Fusion Fall videos, if you guys were able to see that, but I privated those a lot earlier. Sorry for not looking at the camera that often. But, so I'm also planning on doing some art videos, and I'm trying to see if I can get a few other people to do an idea that includes us with our instruments, but as of right now, the person that I've asked so far hasn't responded and doesn't seem to have gotten the messages yet. But, so, I'm planning on redoing some old artwork of mine from 7th grade, if I can, or 8th grade. I don't know, I'm going to be a freshman next year, so, yeah. Also, shortly after this video is posted, I might be posting another video. This one will be a gameplay video, and you guys might like it, because it's something that a lot of people know, not like Fusion Fall, where only old people would know that. This one, a lot of people would know. Okay, well, let's get started. So, this is my first time actually trying to do this on camera. The last time I tried, well, actually, this is the first one that's going to actually appear on YouTube. The last time I tried to do this was a complete and total fail, and I can't even find a sketchbook with it, so let's just forget that. So, a little backstory. This is Nia, the Master of Water. She is a character from the TV series Ninjago, and I am redrawing my original, which you just saw. So first, I'm going to start out with the body. So a little bit backstory behind her. She is the elemental master of water. Her character is originally a Lego minifigure, like all characters from the show. I used to be obsessed with the show, but like, I kind of got over it. Despite what other people will say. So now, I draw all of my pictures on line paper since it's easier to draw on it so that I can keep proportion. Also, I am trying to keep the same sort of pose as the original, so hopefully that goes well. The legs are kind of difficult to get, but they're easier to get once you understand how they work, how you're supposed to actually draw them. Yes, the feet, my worst enemy. So the feet I don't really like drawing. In fact, if you saw the original, you could tell that the feet were kind of pointed. And he calls them Dorito toes, erasing all of the lines that I don't need. So now it's time to try to do the neck and the head. So the neck and the head are kind of easy until you try to get to the head shape and try and get it the perfect shape that you want. For the most part, it's easy until you start realizing, oh, I need to fix this, oh, I need to fix that. It's pain. The ear you kind of just place on the side of the head. I don't really know. Guidelines are supposed to help you with placement of the nose and the eyes. So, one eye over here, the other eye over here, after I draw another guideline. The eyes are honestly mostly difficult. For the most part, I'm okay with the eyes, as long as I'm just drawing one of them. If I have to draw two, they look terrible, because they aren't matching. In
fact, I'm pretty sure I messed up anyways on them. But, you know what? Nobody will notice. So, now the hair. The hair is actually really easy to draw for me. I honestly have had better time drawing hair than any other time, any other body part, because the hair is just a bunch of random lines. Now, Nia's hair is described by Lego and by the writers of the show as sort of a messy bun. There's only one other character that uses this hair, but I draw Nia the most often because, well, she's one of my favorite characters. And I also draw girls more often than I draw boys, because they're honestly easier for me to draw. But that's just in my opinion, and then I found because I'm easier with drawing feminine features. So her bangs are kind of just strewn all over the place. She doesn't have definite bangs. Her hair is just pulled back into a bun. Now the placement of the ponytail is kind of difficult, because it's basing it off of a Lego minifigure, where proportions are kind of just like thrown out of the window. Yeah. As you can tell, I am messing up. Yes, I am doing a voiceover right now because I sounded so quiet just talking over the camera, and I had no idea what to say, and I had to speed up the video because it was too slow. So, what am I doing right now? Am I taking care of... oh yes, placing the facial features. Now I'm trying to fix the body, which isn't working whatsoever. Now I'm trying in the bottom of the ponytail, and it's also failing. Also, I'm sorry about the glare. I'm using the pencil very lightly, and I also have the flash on because my lighting in my room sucks. And I need a lamp for my bed, but... well, not for my bed, for my desk, but I can't get one because I am not even 14, and my mom wants me to get my own money, but I'm not allowed to have a job until I get a car, and I only have $20 right now because my dad stole all my money from last year, which was over $80. Yeah. So, let's see. Me trying to see if the flash makes that any better. You guys are just gonna have to suck it up and deal with the flash. Now, trying to get the arms. The arms, I'm trying to keep the same pose as the original picture, so the back arm is kind of easy, but the arm holding the spear by its front is more difficult because, well, you have to do the correct angle and make it the correct length. The spear is pretty much just a long stick right now, and I made it too long. Even after doing all the filming and stuff, I can even see in the in the picture that I drew, that the arm could have used a little more work. But I needed to turn it off as soon as I could because I'm supposed to be asleep or cleaning my room right now. But no, instead I'm doing this. What have I come to? And now I'm erasing the arm because, well, I messed up. So the arm I'm trying to make proportional, but like, it doesn't really work. It just really doesn't. You can tell the soldier just doesn't really add up. So all that. Yeah, to add the points. I don't really like how I did the points on this one, mainly because this doesn't really look that close to a psi on how it's supposed to be. But you know what? Screw what it's supposed to be. Because you know what? Who really gives a crap? I do. So now, trying to fix the arm again. The arm's really... I kind of just like gave up on with how much I had to change them. So I wasn't gonna get them perfect in the time frame that I had. So now trying to get it so that it isn't. Trying to draw breasts are difficult for me. Mainly because I've never drawn them before. Or when I have, they've always been, well, let's just say not appropriate. So now comparing it back to the original photo. Now for the torso design. So she has these like two black ribbons that come together. They form the outsides of it. I also realized that I forgot to add something right as I just saw this. But they're like the outside of her outer G, which is also what has the skirt and stuff she wears. The OB is the belt that they wear. It's very difficult to draw in detail, especially if you're trying to get in precise detail, which if you look at it after I put on the bow and the ribbons coming off on this part itself that's wrapping around her waist, I kind of just gave up on. Now reducing the size on the legs and erasing all the unnecessary chubbiness on the legs. Now trying to draw the ribbons on her legs was very difficult, and I kind of just gave up on because I was done with it already. Sorry for the banging, that's just me because I'm still on my desk. So, I kind of just gave up on the ribbons. And the ribbons coming off the OB are long. Now, adding all of the detail onto it, which failed.
So, this is the final product compared to the original. There is an obvious difference, mainly in the facial features and in how the body was made. Design, this one I would say probably had the best, like, torso-wise. At least for the detail, and the spear was probably better. but for like slimness, I would say this. Oh, I forgot to add in the sandals. Yeah, so here is the original. Here is the new. So, thank you for watching this video. I think I'm okay with the results. I'll probably go back and fix it later, but for right now it's okay. I will probably start working on the next video after I'm done editing and I post this video. You might expect the next video from me next week. And once again, it will be a video that most people will be familiar with what I'm playing. Hopefully. Hopefully. It's a very popular video. Anyways, so please like, subscribe, and I guess we'll see you next time. Hopefully someone else besides me and Annie will post soon. You know what? I'm done.